Okay, let's continue. So we have more bar plots. And then here we have a histogram. So a histogram is a distribution plot. And so let's go ahead and look at filtered subtotal paid benefits less than 20,000. Should be a series. And then we're only interested in total paid benefits. So in Seaborn, let's do salary distribution. So this is salaries is equal to that. And then we're just going to pull off total pay benefits. All right, so here's a series, and then we want the distribution of this series. So in Seaborn, that's a disk plot, and then the data is salaries, and let's see, what else do we need? So there's the default. So it shows the distribution of total paid benefits versus the number of values for each of these buckets. And then I can change the binning by specifying number of bins. So let's do 10, but just for the heck of it. And we get pretty much the same shape as before. I think we ended up with 20 bins here. Yeah, we specified 20 bins there, so let's do 20 bins here. And it's basically the same. Maybe it looks a little nicer because of the box around that. Now, you can also add a smoothing function. So if we do sns.diskplot, data is salaries, and then the kind is KDF, kernel density filter, bins is 20, actually, kind must be hist KDE or ecdf. So I was mixing up KDE and ecdf. So KDE len2d object has no property bins. So I can't specify the bins with the kernel density estimate. So there we go. So there's my my bar histogram. And here's the smooth version using the kernel density estimate. And then if I do want to get both of those into this one, I can include KD is true here. So if you say, so if you make a histogram and you specify KDE is true, it gives you both the bins and also the kernel density estimate over here. Now the ecdf function or plot actually shows the cumulative total as the value goes up. So that's going to be sns.diskplot, data is salaries, kind is ecdf, and then that one's going to look like that. So it's always going to go from 0 up to everything. So proportion is going to go from 0% up to 100%. And then as total pay benefit goes up, more and more of your samples are below the line until all of them are below the line around a little over 20,000.